It is Jose from TNT. That's, I believe, this immersion fun, effective, natural, and many other things to improve our English. So, explain a little bit myself. I live in Tatiba City, Malta. It's near to São Paulo capital, and I love to hear to live here because I am surrounded with a green place and there are a lot of trees and yeah, with my family. And my favorite hobby is just to spend time with my family. And yes, guys, I'm here with the same purpose. All of you, just to learn English, to improve my English, and to become more confident to talk each other. So, I will start with you, Thiago. Could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Hello guys. Um, it's- Sometimes we can say James in
Okay.
English, but I'm 41 years old. I live in Hortolândia. I'm based in Hortolândia, near Campinas, São Paulo, Brazil. Mm, Brazil. Um, I live with my wife, my two children, one boy, one girl. Uh, One dog, one Akita dog, um, and nowadays I'm just like that. But I have a lot of roles in my career, uh, like product owner and roles like that. And but I have a, a in my career most like software engineer. And
Okay.
I'm starting talk since November of the last year, and I'm be here to improve my English. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, great. Have you ever been to Dom Pedro shopping?
Yeah,
Yes. Do you like it?
I like. The I think that 10 or 20 years ago, uh,
Okay.
shopping was the top five of the shops in America, in South America. But nowadays, I think that uh, I think that is top 10 or top 15.
Yes, but I went there and I got shocked about the parking price. It's so expensive, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. Thanks so much, Thiago. Your turn, Luis, please.
Hi everyone, my name is Luis. I have 30 years old. I'm living in a small city in Minas Gerais countryside called Martinho Campos. We have here 10,000 inhabitants. It's a really small city. I was born
Yeah,
here. I grew up here. I lived in another place, but I'm come back here. And I've been working with technology. I like dogs. I like spend time with my family, and I like to ride a bike, and that's it.
nice. Yes.
Learning, practice
Yeah,
English.
is there fast food in your city?
Yes, there are
Yeah.
not
McDonald's
exactly.
like that?
No, no,
No?
no.
Okay.
There are
But
others.
I
Like
think everyone know everyone.
yes, yes. It's almost everyone is from the same.
Okay.
We are walking, and I've been meet someone and say, "Oh, this is a part. He is part of my family." It's like
Okay. Great. Yeah, this is the great to live in in a short city. Okay,
yeah.
thank you, Luis. Be welcome today, and I hope you enjoy. Let's jump to you, Jesse, please.
Hello guys, my name is Jessé. I live in south of Brazil with my wife. I work in technology too, and in my free time I like to go to the gym, read some books. I'm starting play chess in the last week, and something unusual of my life. I need to wash his dishes every day because I don't have a washing machine yet, but
Yes. Yeah.
it's it's my plan to buy one,
Oh,
maybe
yes.
the next 3 years, you know.
Yeah.
That's it
It's
about me.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing strategy. I mean, when my wife just put in my labor to sweep the floor every single day, I just okay, I need to buy a robot, a vacuum robot, because it's be better for my life.
Yeah, I need to buy this too
Yeah.
because I think this will uh, improve my time, you know.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, so let's start our mission today, and I start with you. I know that you work in technology, but it was the exactly career that you planned for your life?
No, man,
No? Okay.
no.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted I tried different things, you know, and
Yeah.
but my dream always was like invest my money and live only of my investments, you know. But
Yes. Do you
for
know
this,
someone?
yeah,
Yes. Great.
yeah, and but for this you need to have a lot of money, you know. Uh,
Yes. Yes, I know. Yeah,
and
man.
I
But
tried different things, like I have a business too, but for have business, do you need money too? So it's difficult start from scratch, you know. And I try it.
yes.
I don't fail because I don't break, but it was really
Yes.
difficult to survive in this market. And yeah,
Okay. And how much do you think that is enough to start to living with your investment?
start.
Yeah, start. For example, okay, I have this money and it's I know I'm sure 100% that I could live with my investment.
Yeah, I think depends of your cost of life and if you have child or not, and depends a lot of things, you know.
Okay.
But I
Budget
think
is there.
a good uh, value like 1 million is a good
Okay.
value because you can invest and you can how can I say that, you can put your money in different things, you know, not only in one, and you can have like 5 salaries per month with this value, you know.
Okay. Okay. But if money is not a problem, it's not an issue for you, what is your career in your life that you would like to be?
I think I wanted to be a startup investor, you know.
Okay,
Only
starting.
buy business and uh, talk with what they need to do and don't do nothing, you know. That's
Okay,
amazing
yes.
for me.
Yes.
Do that,
Yes.
man. Invest in marketing, invest in sales, but I don't need to do nothing, only say what they need to do.
Okay, great, great. Thank you, Jeff. Let's jump to you, Thiago. What about you, Thiago? The actual job that you do nowadays, it's your uh, objective, or it's your plans to your life?
No, I don't have a plan through my career. Um, but working with IT, I I like since then I have 14, 15 years old, and since then my my trail was about working with computer. I
Okay,
started my career as a teacher in a primary school, uh, and I'm grow up to support and things
great,
like that, and grow up again like as a developer, a programmer, and
great.
I grow up. I have
Just to get a lot of experience. Nice.
how can I say a little minutes ago. I have a lot of experience. I was product manager, product owner, system analytics, and I have experience in management and in working with a developer.
Okay. Great.
But
And
I don't have plan.
okay, but if the money is not an issue, it's not a problem to you, what you would you
Uh,
like to be?
if the money where it's an issue for me, I think that I would like to to teach to
To
teach
teach? Nice.
to teach and I think a little investment in a real estate like
Okay.
things like that.
Great, great. Great. Thanks, Thiago. What about you, Luis? If the money is not a problem, what would you like to be?
Well, I've thought a lot, but Thiago gave us a very important response answer, and
Yes.
probably I would like to be a teacher. I would like to
Awesome.
teach English or technology. I would like to be something. I was thinking about to be something like a mechanics. All right,
Okay. All right.
specialize in Fuscas, for example. All right,
Yes.
like to
Nice.
be something like this, or maybe have a horta. I don't know,
Yes.
with vegetables without,
Vegetables field. Yes.
yes, something without toxic products,
Okay.
something like this, just clean vegetables, something like this.
Okay. Nice. Nowadays you work from home?
Yes,
Yeah. Yes. These are good options
probably I
also.
will start this from home.
Okay. Okay. That's it. So just getting this moment, Luis, let's jump to the question number three. Could you read it for us, then the answer, please?
All right. Is it typical for Brazilians to work the same job their entire lives? Well, I
Yeah.
think nowadays this is not typical. I
It's not a
think that
typical anymore?
nowadays, yes, I think I don't have statistics, I don't have data uh, for this answer, but I think that nowadays a lot of person change their job a lot of times on life. Probably the generation before didn't change too much,
Yes.
but
Yes. Yeah.
nowadays, if you are working in a public service, probably you won't change too.
Yeah.
But in a private service, it's very common.
Okay, great, great. Yes, I have some relatives that have been working m- more than 20 years. But as I said, nowadays it's not easy to find it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes. Do you know, more, I mean, Simeone, or do you have, what is your point of view about it? How long most of Brazilian spend in a unique company? For example, like in my point of view, I think more than 4 or 5 years.
In average, are you asking about average
Yes. Yeah.
people? Well, probably more than 5 years.
Okay.
When
Yes.
we were younger, we change more than older, but
Okay.
average 4 years. In technology, in IT, for example, we change it a lot.
Yes. Yes, of course. Okay, great. Let's jump to you, Jesse, please.
Okay, I agree with Luis, and nowadays I think the people have like 3 or 4 jobs in his life, in their life, and only one job is really hard, because if you look the statistics about the company survivor, I don't
Yes.
know, but it's like 10, less than 10 years. I don't know. I need to, but not the most of the companies broke before like 30 or 40 years, so it's
Yes,
like
it's hard.
impossible to happen, like work only in one company for all your life. I know the people that do that, and but it's really difficult happen nowadays,
Yes. Do you think that it's possible here in Brazil, people retiring from government?
Yeah, I don't understand
For
your what
example,
you're saying.
the rule is now in Brazil, men needed to be more than 65 years old to retiring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is really difficult, and the people that can have this possible, they are continuing working,
Yeah.
because the cost of life is more expensive, is high, and they need to work equal.
Yeah, I think they needed to work as an employee more than 35 years old to get this. How can I say that? It's not like to get this research, you know?
Okay.
Okay, great. And Thiago, what about you, Thiago? The question number three.
Well, I think that in my case, I have two or three works in my life, but I'm in the past, like Luis said, 40 or 30, uh, 30 years old. The people enter in one job and retire in this job. I think that in my relatives, I have a burnout, and the my cousins in the same working since began work. And but I think that in this generation, it's common change like I just said, 2 or 3 years change the job, change the company, and I think this this affirmation that typical that Brazilians work in the same job is not true.
Okay, good. So, Thiago, what about the question number four? Could you read it for us and answer, please?
All right. Would you be interested in working in management? What are the benefits and drawbacks of management?
Yes.
Well, I think that I have a little experience. I had a little experience in this area when I was a product manager or product owner. I think that is the same.
Yes.
I think if you have a global knowledge about how 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 your area running and how can you create and management the product. It's a good choice to do, but in the market sometimes we need specialized professionals, and I think that this option working administration, change to operation jobs is not for all, but it's a good choice depending and I think that depends of the person how this person thought about and management your career. Uh, Benefits. So I think in all things we have a benefits and we have a drawbacks, but maybe it's a obligation of the person management your choice.
Okay. But when you put the balance, there's more benefits or drawbacks.
For me, is equal. For me,
Okay. Okay. Good.
if for me, I don't have I don't have a difference. Maybe
Okay.
when you work in operation job, we have I think more stress when you um, have to answer your boss and things like that. But you have in the place of the boss, you have também
Yes.
other other obligation answers, other answers to give, and
Okay.
it's all the same.
Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Okay. Luis, your turn, please.
Well, nowadays I don't have interest in a position like this nowadays because my goal is to be more specialized in some subjects, for example.
Yes.
I'm searching for this. But of course that there are a lot of pros and cons. And I imagine that a management position, there are a lot of there are a lot of meetings, for example. I
Yes.
think that this could be a drawback,
Okay.
probably. But if you have a, as Thiago mentioned it, if you have a global vision, if you have a group of specialized knowledge plus a global vision, could be very good because you can guide a lot of person to reach
Yes.
the objective, something like this. For the next 5 years, for example, I don't have plans to be in a management position for the next five, probably 10 years. But after this,
Okay. You're not. But if you receive opportunity,
I don't know. I think that could be a good challenge for me nowadays.
yes.
But I don't know. It depends a lot of the team, the money, the job, the objectives of the company, for example.
Okay. 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 Thank you. And Jess, what about you, Jess?
Yes, sure. Is my goal for the next year, and uh, I think that have more benefits that drawbacks because you can make decisions or show the path for better decisions, and when you work only in operation is difficult to show the path or help make better decisions, you need to understand the and only do what they want, and sometimes you know that the decision is not the best decision for the project or for the company, and you need accept that, and this type of uh, position, you can show the better path for the company, or the better way for the company. And I think you can earn more money too. And uh, but this challenge of this position is not about technical or something like that. Is about understand the people, because when the
Yes.
people call for you in the morning and said, boss, I don't can work today because I woke up sick, and you need to deliver a project now. You need to think, man, they can't work and I need to deliver the project. What I need to do, so
Yeah.
you need to understand a lot of the people, and you need to have soft skills for do a great job.
Yes. Great. Great. But I think, yeah, it's not a good, I mean, be a manager, it's like a big challenge because you need to deal about people and sometimes you need to, for example, here for the 1 year and get out to another because, yeah, nowadays I feel that labors are missing in our country here in Brazil. Nobody wants to work as a labor. I mean, just sit on the table and computer, And but yeah, I think as you said, Jess, there are a lot of benefits than drawbacks. So guys, let's move to Jesse. Could you read for her the next one, please?
Yes, number 5.
Yes.
Are there any occupations that only one gender may perform? What are they, if so?
Yes. What do you
Oh,
think about that?
the most difficult question for me, sir.
Yes.
uh, I don't know, man, but I saw in my experience, and uh, this this can be, I don't know, but I will talk about that. But in my experience, for example, in sales, women perform better than men's. In
Yes,
in
I know
my
what you mean.
experience, in my experiences,
Yes.
in the companies that I worked, and I have a lot of. For example, in financial, I think the men's are better than women's, and
Yes.
I explain that because in my experience, I have this experience, So I
Okay.
don't know if the market and the another companies work that, but in my experience, working like that, and I think sales, the women's have a better perform, but only women's work in the sales. No, and I think both can work in what they want to work.
Yes, I know what you mean. But in my case, the company that I work at, I see a lot of women work at the HR department. I don't know why. I don't know if it's women is better than men or something like that. It's a, a hard questions, but I think the question number 5, there is something related to gender also, As you said, there is some gender perform better than others. And Thiago, what about your point of view?
I think that my point is straight with José said, José said. But I think that all positions uh, uh, feel a woman want to work. Okay, it's okay.
Yes.
If I think that we don't have need a boundary in these options, but like you guys said, um, some kinds of works like delicate works. I think that is more executed by women. Well, care works like I just said about HR. I think that the woman's working better. But when we need strong uh, uh, to do something, to do some tasks, I think that the man is the better to do.
Yeah.
And I think in these attributes, uh, delicate versus strong, separate men's and women.
Okay, great, great. Thank you. Luis, please.
Well, I think that when we talk about any kind of position, there is
Yes.
a lot of requirements, all right? If
All right.
someone reach these requirements, doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man, all
Yes.
right? It's something like this, in
Okay.
my opinion. There's
Yes,
a
yes.
requirement
Makes
physically, technically, emotionally. If a person reach this, it doesn't matter.
okay, great. But do you think that most of company are looking for like a requirements or not?
Looking for, sorry.
Requirements that you said.
Well, imagine if a job that we need a person who have a lot of strength, all right?
Yes. All right.
If a woman are able to do the job, there's no problem. If a man are able, the same, all right? It's like the both of them reach the requirement. They can
Yeah.
perform the job, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I just thinking about these questions. For example, if you, for example, contract some service from mobile service, like, okay, I need to put in my internet in my house here, and I will contract with this service from X company, for example. I've never seen women work at the in this department in this service. You know, I don't know. I think that the men could perform better. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if men could perform better, but
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
yes, maybe, but I don't know
yeah.
really.
Okay, guys, let's jump to another question. So, Thiago, could you read it for us, please?
Number seven,
Okay, six.
six.
Yes,
What must you refrain from doing in a job interview?
yes, to avoid.
We need avoid talk bad about the last companies that you work.
Yes, makes sense.
Don't talk bad or how the your your boss was uh, idiot or things
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Uh, but we need talk a positive point of views about your
Okay.
experience and things like that. But don't talk negative point of views that you have in the past.
Okay, great. Jesse, what do you think?
I think you can't arrive late, because this
Okay,
is
you can.
mandatory. You can't, and uh, I think is better when you talk about solve problems, and not
Okay.
talk about your skills, like your hard skills. Oh, I know that language, and I know this, I know that.
Yes, just to put
No,
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, no, I solved this problem in this project in this company, So I think this is better than only talk about you and your skills.
If someone said to you, what is our weakness? It's what you should say.
Yeah, depends of the job, but I have a lot of weakness, you know.
Yes, but for example, my weakness is like, let's see, okay, I don't like to, I don't know, it's hard to say that, because if you have no idea if this answer will lost your job, you know?
Yeah, but I think you need to be clear, not for the person, but for you, you know. And I think that this answer depends of the position, because if it's like a manager, one weakness for me, I never be manager, you know, like
Okay.
this. I don't know what this work, you know. I don't know what happened with the people told me, oh, boss, I don't can't work. I don't know work today because I need to do that thing. And man, this is a weakness, you know, but depends of
Yeah.
the job.
For example, if you say, okay, my weakness is be stubborn. I mean, if I don't achieve that, I will try again, I try again, I try again. Do you think it's a good thing to say that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just say, okay. It's hard. And Luis, what about you, Luis? What is your point of view about the question?
Oh, I totally agree with Thiago and Jesse, with all of you. And it could be good to avoid to speak something bad about your job, your past job. And if they ask, for example, about your weakness, it depends a lot of what is the context of the interview. If you are in an interview like with HR, for
Yes.
example, could be good to say something. Oh, my weakness is that I need to drink more water. It's not a technical interview. It's something like this, and this
Okay.
could be sounds funny, but the psychologists don't probably they don't want to listen about your technical.
Yes. Or for example, I am a little bit anxiety. I have anxiety, but I am trying to deal about that. I
Yeah,
I am take some medicine, something like that.
yes, of course that I won't say this in a technical interview,
Yeah.
of course, but that's it. Uh, well, that's it. Just mentioned other things that I would like to comment, but I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. Luis, could you read the next one for us, please? Seven.
Would you rather recruit someone with a lot of education or a lot of experience?
If you have a company and you are entrepreneur, I mean, you need to contract.
Well,
Uh, One of the three guys here, Jesse, Jose, and Thiago. Thiago has a lot of experience. Jesse has a lot of education, but Jose is like a internship, you know?
well, it depends a lot. It depends a lot of the profile that I want for that position specifically. Sometimes I need someone just to solve the problems. Doesn't matter if
Okay.
they. I just need someone to solve the problem,
Yeah,
and I
but
will
how, how,
call
how,
someone. If I need a
how,
manager,
yeah, how could you know about who will be?
well, I don't know. This is a hard
Ah,
question. I think
yes,
I let this question for the psychologists, and
yes,
yes, probably they
yes.
go. But well, it depends a lot of the profile, the group, the team. I think that is made with an average. All right.
Okay,
In our company, for example, in all companies, we will deal with person who have a lot of experience and person who start learning. And it's
yes,
to know how to deal to get the best for those. It's
okay,
impossible to be in a team with a lot of experienced members, I think.
Yes, yes. Just to share experience is a great time to learn. Yeah. Okay, Thiago, what about you, Thiago? What do you think? The question number 7. More experience or more education?
Before I I need to share with you guys about the saying about the weakness in the job interview.
Yes.
I participate in a mentoring, and we can talk about your weakness. Like Jose said, I'm
Yeah.
stubborn, but if in but don't say only your weakness, but how you 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 change or how you increase and solve this
Yes.
problem your
Okay.
weakness to to do.
Great. Yes.
But well, for the question now, um, I think that depends like Ellie said of your job. Uh, in my career, when I have experience like uh, uh, that don't that I needed to stay out of the computer.
Yes.
In this moment was good to me, but when I have other tasks and things like that, uh, or when uh, uh, I seek of it, of that I'm doing,
Uh,
I come back to the computer and
to the
my
same
work.
to the same activity.
Yeah,
Yes.
and my work now is only in the front of the computer,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I think that it's a how can I say depends of the moment of your life.
Yes.
In some moments it's good, in some moments it's bad.
Yes. Be priority. I mean, you just take the break, breathe. Okay, I need to return.
Yeah.
Okay, great, great. And Jess, what about you, Jess?
Well, I have a doubt about this question. Education in this means in this context
Yes. I
degree
mean, like
or you are
degree,
polite degree?
degree. Yes.
Well, nowadays I it's important have a degree and specialization, a post degree, and if you can have a master degree, it's good too. But
Yes.
I think experience is more important because when you live that and you know how solve the real problems, it's more
Yes.
important than only studied about how solve the problem and not solve the problem in real life.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I just thinking about that experience, just being the first thing. Okay, thank you. So, guys, let's say goodbye to YouTube.